Okay, following eyeshadow palettes will be more of the affordable price range. And let me start off with the Essence eyeshadow palettes. This is one of their new range, and this is the To the Moon and Back eyeshadow box number 4, one way only. Cute packaging. I love the cute pictures over here as well. Then this is their Mermaid eyeshadow palette. Mermaid eyeshadow box number 3. My shell is my castle. Very cute mermaid. It's like waiting for somebody, and there is a love over here. Love shape over here. Okay, I must say, yeah, because of Juvia's Place that raised up my expectation. This eyeshadow palette, I must say, is worth its price, but it's not as the pigmented type. It's pigmented, but it needs to build up. So does this worth its price? Definitely, and I will recommend this to the beginners, and especially for the school students who wants to step out to the world of makeup. Essence is always a good brand, and if you want to have fun with colors, then yeah, get this. And if you are already an experienced makeup lover, then skip this. But if you are the collector, then yeah, get this. Next, this has been out for a while already. I just got it not long ago. This is the Wet n Wild, not the basic peach. Somehow I'm very attracted by the warm peachy color theme, and the blue adds to the unique part of it. So for its price, this is very good. Again, recommended for those who do not like to spend a ton of money on makeup and yet want a good quality makeup. This one is good. And followed by this. How can I skip this away? But I must say, initially when I saw Kathleen Lights introducing her palette with her 30 over minutes video, I wasn't interested in this palette at all. But I'm very attracted by this color. I do not know the name of the color, but this is definitely the pop of color that attracts me. So this is this. I will do a separate swatch and review and eye makeup look with this palette. So yes, stay tuned also. And next is Focaleo. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this brand. I got all these 3 from AliExpress, and I am really satisfied and surprised by the formula. I haven't tested these 2 out on the eyes, but I bought this first at only about 8 Sing dollar or slightly over it because they have some promotion discount going on. Super duper worth the money. Good formula. Okay, as I mentioned, I bought this from AliExpress, so I thought Focaleo is a AliExpress brand, a China brand that is cruelty-free. But later on, when I get onto the Instagram and found out about Focaleo website, not website, their Instagram, then I realized they are actually US brand that made in China. Anyways, this range is their latest range. These have lots of colors. Okay, basically if you see these 2 rows covering this side is actually neutral palette. There's pops of colors of this purple. I must say it looks very good on the pen, but actually you need to build this up with a lot of layers. It's quite sheer and it's glittery, which I like it, but because this is very sheer, I'm a little disappointed. But with $8 Sing dollars, what more can you ask for it? Formula here, especially for the matte, I must praise it because this is buttery smooth. I realize even for those high-end brand, matte formula can be quite tricky, and some of the high-end matte formula can be dry and very grainy, if you know what I mean. But not for this. The matte is good, shimmery is even better, except for this purple, which doesn't really show up. You need to build up many layers, but it's good for its price. This is their Focaleo pink eyeshadow palette. I'm not so sure about you dears, but it gives me the vibe of ColourPop. What's that palette? Give It To Me Straight? Yeah, something like that. but after comparing the two of them, it's actually a very different color palette. I haven't tested this out on the eyes yet. I swatch it, and yes, it's still the same good formula. I think the usual price for this on AliExpress is around 11.90 Sing dollar. So very affordable. And this is their nude palette. Actually not so nude because of the pop of color, this blue over here. But other than that, you can use this palette every day. And if you got this nude palette, actually you need not buy this pink palette. They are about the same if you see the main colors. Ending soon. Okay, all the following eyeshadow palettes will be from Revolution Beauty. Somehow, I love Revolution Beauty and I'm ordering them almost every month. Okay, let me start off with this. This is the Revolution Pro Supreme Eyeshadow Palette in the color Captivate. Okay, actually I bought this first and I was so surprised and amazed by the pigmentation and the creaminess. Yeah, creamy. That's why I bought this, and yeah, I am also very happy with the formula, and that's why I've ordered 2 more palettes of this range, and yeah, now waiting for them to come. And this is really very intense, and this is super duper intense, and to the extent that I must be very careful and light-handed when I apply on my eyes, otherwise I will look like a panda. And likewise, with that same formula, you can find it over here. This is also very intense, and somehow in this range, I'm very attracted by this Celestial palette. I find that this is very fun because in a pen by itself, there is a mix of color, which makes it so beautiful, and especially good for makeup artists who just started their journey. This is a good investment. Next is these two from the I Heart Revolution. I know this is not their latest collection. Anyways, I think Revolution Beauty comes out with new products almost every week. It's very difficult for me to catch up with all. Okay, this is the first I Heart Revolution Beauty nude collection in this new packaging. Nude palettes, good for everyday use. And for all of their chocolate bar palette, they have a chocolate scent in it. So if you're sensitive to scent, then you might want to reconsider about this. Formula for the I Heart Revolution is as usual, pigmented enough, but of course their pigmentation can't be compared to Juvia's Place. I think, yeah, Juvia's Place really raised up my standard. But this formula is good enough for its price. And this is their Violet eyeshadow collection. I don't know why, when I first saw this online, I was thinking, why can't they rename it as Lavender? Then, instead of chocolate scent, they can make it like a lavender chocolate scent. More interesting, isn't it? I love this lavender color over here. Very beautiful. And I find that this has more purple shade than the Norvina palette. And has deeper purple than it. So if you are really more into purple, you might like to get this instead of the Norvina palette. Next is their Reloaded palettes. Okay, this is the Reloaded Basic Max. I've already shared this with you dears with my previous video. There is which one? Fenty Beauty. So I'm using this as the crease transitional color and then apply with the Fenty Beauty colors. This is the Velvet Rose, and as you can see from the color theme, this is the dupe for the soft glam. And this is the Visionary Reloaded palette. Again, a purple eyeshadow palette. This comes out before Norvina, so I don't know who duped who. And this is their Neutral 3 palette. For dears who like bold colors and also like pinks and reds, yeah, this is for you. Anyway, all these palettes are £4 each for the Reloaded series. And then comes their collaboration palettes. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this name. I think this is a German beauty YouTuber. I haven't subscribed to her. So there is 9 eyeshadow colors with 3 face products, which is the highlighter, blusher and contour. Recently they come with so many collaboration palettes at a very short time. Okay, I think this is one of their earlier collaboration with this British YouTuber or British beauty blogger. This is the Fortune Favors the Brave. Oops. First, okay, this part here, I don't know why it reminded me of the Morphe 39A palette. Maybe because of the blues. Anyway, the 39A, I'm still waiting for it to come. I would say there's a variety of colors and you can use it every day. Since I'm gathering all the collaboration palettes, I'm going to do a video about it, so I wouldn't touch much details about this right now. Next is this Kami collaboration, the Kiss of Fire. There are 10 eyeshadows and 2 highlighters. I actually haven't used it on the eyes at all. I only swatch it. It's difficult to open. It's very tight. Okay. Highlighter is huge. And like this purple very much. Anyway, yeah, I haven't tested this out, so I couldn't tell you more. But I must say the time interval between this Kami collection and this Tammy collection collaboration, I think it's only about 1 or 2 weeks difference. This come out first, followed by this. And likewise for their later collaboration, the Imogen and the Kisu, if I didn't pronounce it wrongly, it's also a difference of about 1-2 weeks before each other came out. This is the Tammy Tropical Paradise palette. I haven't played around with it, but I'm very attracted by the colors over here. I think she designed this first row for natural looks and second row for fun look. And yes, that's I think all about it. I finished talking about all the eyeshadow palettes I've got in August. There's still more to come. So yes, stay tuned for some of the detailed reviews and swatches. Alright dears, that's all for the sharing today. It's a super duper long video. So now it's your turn to share with me. Would you like to get this ABH Norvina palette or this Colourpop, the Zodiac palette? Comment in the comment section below. And if you have already this too, share with me your experience. Thank you so much. And last but not least, here's an inner beauty tip for us to be more beautiful and more wise. Based on the current beauty community sentiments, do not be greedy, angry, or ignorant. Being ignorant is the same as being unreasonable. Well, I think we can learn from each other, especially from the mega big YouTubers. As much as we small YouTubers would like to be like them one day, I know this is going to be a very tough, long road, especially nowadays YouTube has already changed their algorithm that doesn't favor us, the tiny, little, small YouTuber. Yeah, that's how small we are. So I hope, including myself, yes, sometimes I'll get very discouraged to see that while my equipments are getting better and better, there's lesser and lesser views compared to last year when my equipment is very raw. So I was telling myself actually there's not much or not worth to invest in the equipment since I'm not getting much views. So I must constantly always remind myself what is my original intention to start up this channel. That is to connect with myself, because I like to collect makeup. all my friends knows it. So yeah, instead of blindly follow or blindly chasing after numbers, I must tell myself, and also for you dears who have the same passion with me, makeup is fun. Connecting with you dears is also fun. And anyways, before I forget, I still have a big giveaway going on. I want to reach to 2,000 subscribers, so yeah, you dears, if you like to, please help me out. Thank you very much. And may you dears have a peaceful, blissful, and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!